Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, April 22nd, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. We have the first of 3 powerful eclipses this week. So, all the events that are leading up to this middle of the week with the big eclipse, I'm sure you're starting to feel, especially because the moon has been in Virgo. Yes, moon been in Virgo, really feeling out every little nook and cranny of our life, our reality. It is quite a reality check. 2, what in the hell have you been going through for the last 6 months? What is frustrating the hell out of you? I guarantee you there are patterns repeating from November right now. What are the frustrations? What are the things that happened, especially since October, November, as Saturn came into Scorpio and then all that energy and then those eclipses that came in over there? Woo! We are wrapping up a 6-month chapter here, but this is the grand finale. Well, one of like 1,000 grand finales, but this one is a little bit of like a big understanding of what you went through for the last 6 months. I'm sure there are things that you value in your life right now that make you feel good, that are having issues on finding a way to come into your life right now. But it is us adjusting the reality, starting to process the little details that we need to do to make sure we step into a better reality, to make sure we step into a more valuable life, one that makes us feel good. One thing is like, whenever you got all this energy in Taurus, oh God, I just want to feel good. That's like the energy, like, oh, let's just feel good. Can we just feel good, please? I want to feel like I just made it. I created that. I manifested it. I got all that money in the bank. Oh, I got all that. That feeling when you I just want to feel great. I just want to feel good. We are really starting to feel what things do need to change? What patterns are we frustrated with? What things can we not get to make us feel good? This is this Venus-Saturn opposition, really looking at relationships and values ever since the last 6 months as they really come to a peak to see, you know what? There is some decisions to be made with relationships, with values. Are you going to invest? What are you investing in? Can you invest? A lot of this has to do with, in order to get what you value, there are some serious investments you need to make, and they cannot come in between of them. In order for you to get the life you want, there is a hard investment to make in your life. A hard one where you have to dedicate everything 100% into. Letting go of anxieties over fears of the death of those things. There is some weird energy right now as we have the eclipses coming. I mean, I wish I had on my old ancient crazy hat or something and do an old ancient dance, because this is an ancient dance coming our way for the next month, everybody. An ancient time of, wow, what is gonna happen here? Closing the last 6 months, opening up to the next 6 months, I'd say. This is where the universe is investing all the energy, Taurus and Scorpio, what you're worth and what you need. This is really interesting energy. What do you need to connect with on the deepest level? And what do you value the most? They're very similar yet different. Both have a really light side and a really dark side. And this is us starting to unveil the problems that we hide in our own selves and our subconscious as well, coming out, and we're seeing our own issues, oh God, I want that, but I have that issue, don't I? Yeah. What are the things that you can change in your reality? What are the plans that you can make? Where's the grounded energy? It's here. It's here for you to really start to feel things out. Not be hard on yourself or critical of yourself, because I guarantee you the last day you've been, especially if you're frustrated over something, chill out on that energy, make a plan. That's really where the energy is. Test the new structure, leave behind the old one. Mercury, which is in Aries, it's time for us to really know what we want, know what we need, and go for it. Not to be critical of ourselves, to be heroic. That we step out of that criticism and go, fuck that. I'm going to go take care of business right now. Especially because Mercury is making a nice sextile to Jupiter. To really open up our minds, leave the old mind behind and start to see bigger. See much bigger. See the potential in self. Really start to feel things out and feel your worth. Sun and Mars together still have power punch energy here to test your courage and strength, to whether you can go pull your bull out, manifest the life you want. Venus opposing Saturn, heavy investments must be made, especially in partnerships, especially in what you value. Do you have the energy to invest in it, or are you still working on investment issues? Do you still have problems putting 100 on red, or do you only feel comfortable putting 50 and not 100? And where does the other 50 go? Oh, guess what? That's not a full investment. No, you're only investing a little bit. So these are the problems where we're finding where we have problems investing. And I guarantee you, if you look at your natal chart, it'll blow your mind, you know? So find out where you're having issues investing. Where do you have issues with intimacy? Where do you have issues right now with the deep, intense energy? And right now, we're being called up, whether or not we're ready to make that big decision in relationships and what our values are. We have to value things that we're ready to invest 100% of our life in. Even when it seems like it's freaking impossible and hard, we got to invest there and trust. That's the whole lesson of Scorpio, is trust that it's going to all work out and that we're going to feel amazing and worthy that we invested in something that gave us the payout that we feel we deserve. And that's where life's at right now, especially as we come into these powerful eclipses that are going to change your life and give you an answer to what the last 6 months have been all about. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. I am adding the eclipse readings for the next month. Check it all out. So if you want to find out what these eclipses are and go into a story, it's called the Eclipse Reading. It's a special 45-minute reading, only for $100. Check it all out at inclusiveastrology.com. And I got that jewelry coming up soon. Check it all out. Hope you guys are doing wonderful, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get ready for those eclipses, baby.